magical one. We are going to use ourselves as a vessel for the divine spirit. We are not going to put our personal problems into our divinely timed. We are closing out a cycle. So we're closing out a cycle, and behind the closing of this cycle is a celebration. Ooh. No. Someone is going to be having some sort of celebratory time. So maybe this is like you just going out having fun, realizing that life is pretty short. You want to live it. Yeah. Someone hasn't been very kind to themselves, very loving, very patient. They've been in this energy of really putting that loving energy outwardly. Sorry. It's time to kind of buckle down in a way of not only honoring your commitments as a person, like honoring your commitments to other people, to your career, to your work and things like that, like buckling down on what it is that you want. So now that you've made a plan, that you're no longer going to be doing this and that for every Tom, Dick and Harry that walks through the door, you're going to really honor yourself. You're going to honor the commitment that you have to yourself. You want to move on to things that are going to give you spiritual and emotional growth. You don't want to stay in positions like people, places, and situations that are going to hinder your growth. You're really coming to a time where you're going to get recognized for being the person that you actually are. And that really comes from doing the work to live authentically. Yeah, because I see that behind the scenes, you've kind of been, how do I put this? You've kind of been put in a state of work. And I mean work as in, like, it can be any kind of work. It can be raising a family. It can be, working on a business. It can be working in general, like, business, career, whatever. But what you've been kind of doing is not allowing yourself to be taken care of. Like, people might be trying to take care of you. You may be like, oh, I need a rest. I need to remember to meditate. I need to remember to go and take care of myself and put myself first today. But you haven't really been doing that. There's an event, there's something happening, like there's something coming towards you. It hasn't happened yet. It's not coming towards you yet. It's kind of working pretty slowly. Ooh, it's an Empress energy. Someone that's going to come in and be kind and nurturing. Nurturing not just for you as a purple. This is your divine counterpart. I just got the Empress and I was like, oh, this person's going to come in and take care of you because you are so used to being in this masculine energy. And I don't know if this is a female, male, doesn't really matter. You've been so in this masculine energy of being like logical and disciplined and being the leader all the time and needing to, now you're kind of being forced into this role of like, I have to go and have fun. I have to. It's no longer going to be you are no longer going to be allowed to do anything else. You've got the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse. You're constantly having to stand up for yourself, stand up for your beliefs and your choices, and you always kind of be the leader and having to be this person that's like, you have to always justify yourself. You have to always justify everything that you're thinking and everything that you're doing. People don't really believe anything you're doing. You got the Star in reverse. You kind of, at this point, you're blocking your own future by staying in this masculine energy. So maybe you may be a naturally masculine energy, or maybe you may have an over masculine energy from trauma or your past or something like that, and you're not really allowing people to take care of you anymore. And this is kind of, it's moving quickly. The shift in your mindset is going to be real quick. You're not really decisive about where you want to go yet, and you're kind of trying to put too much logic into this. You're not really going with the flow and having fun with things because you're staying a little too logical. You've got the Eight of Wands. Things are happening really, really quickly though. Like, not happening quickly as in like this person's not coming to you quickly. This is happening pretty slowly, but it feels quick to you. It's happening pretty quickly for you. Maybe you're getting a lot of passion and you're getting a lot of inspiration from this person. Yeah, you're having this illusion of feeling trapped, like, oh, I can't make this decision. I can't move towards them because otherwise this is going to happen, this is going to happen. You're being too logical about your feelings. You're not actually tapping into your heart very much because you think that this person's going to hurt you. But a lot of this is actually coming from your head, and I feel like you need to be able to balance out your emotions. Meditation is going to be very good for you. And sometimes even getting some help with your mental health. Like if you're someone like me that's had issues with their mental health in the past, you've grown up with a lot of PTSD or had a lot of narcissistic relationships, like it's going to be really difficult sometimes for you to clear out those blocks and be like trustworthy of everyone. Like, you don't want to be justifying bad behavior. You don't want to really be, you're like overlooking red flags. But if this person that's coming towards you doesn't really seem to have any red flags, like some people may think that in itself is a red flag. But what I'm feeling is that you're justifying your own bad behavior of being like, you're justifying your own bad behavior at this point. You're basically saying that, oh, I'm allowed to have these walls up. I'm allowed to be logical because this hurt me in the past. It's really time to be brave and decide whether or not you want this. Whether, like, if you're not ready for a relationship, say that. But if you want a relationship with this person, you're going to really need to get out of your own head, heal those blocks and those wounds. Because you're being asked to be brave in this situation and to take into consideration that this person is not all these people before you, okay? And if they break your heart, that's on them. It's not on you. But you can't close off your heart to people when you have this opportunity of sink or swim. It's like, do you want to stay in that downward position where you're like constantly bombarded with trauma and all this stuff? Or are you going to accept your good karma when the world is trying to gift you things, because things are actually going pretty positive for you, and you're kind of trying to look for red flags. You're actually trying to look for red flags right now. You don't need to be so standoffish, and you don't actually need to, you can relax into it. You don't need to be so afraid of this. You need to start trying to get the old you, as in your old heart, back. So you want to be in this position of being free and being like fun and having fun with this person, but you're also really scared to move forward and, you know, make a wrong move and they might leave, or make a wrong move and you get hurt, or not see the signs of things. But I don't see that happening. I see fun and exciting, amazing things, and I'm feeling this energy come through that's like, oh my god, buzzy and amazing type of energy. So just enjoy it. Like, actually just try to enjoy yourself in this connection, okay? Lots of love to you guys.